Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Vedantu Commerce. This is your accounts master teacher MLA Sheetal Chaudhary. MLA means M for multi-talented, L for lion-hearted and A for ambitious. So I welcome you all once again to our channel Vedantu Commerce. So, in case you guys are new to our channel or if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then please take a moment to hit that red icon, go and subscribe our channel right now for more such live classes. And I hope that you all have marked your attendance. If not, then go and hit the like icon, go and hit the thumbs up icon now to mark your attendance. तो जल्दी से जाओ, वीडियो को लाइक करो, अपनी अटेंडेंस मार्क करो और हाँ, वीडियो को दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करो. Now, as you all know that on this Diwali we have something special for you. तो दिवाली पे धमाका तो बनता है and similarly we have a dhamaka offer for you. So this Diwali Vedantu have something special. So for that you have to download our mobile app. आपको हमारी मोबाइल ऐप डाउनलोड करनी पड़ेगी. When you will download our mobile app, you will see this portal. एक minute. Yeah. When you will download our mobile app, you will see this portal. So go and update your profile first of all. Write down, select your class, select your stream, select your board and your target. After choosing your stream, go to my content and go to the test section where you will find all these tests that are for your term 1 preparation. So you can attempt all these tests now to improve your performance. So this is what we have this Diwali for all of you. So go and download our mobile app today. तो जल्दी से जाइए और mobile app download कीजिए. Also, if you are looking for term 2 batches, then our term 2 batches are live now and you can go and join it. You can enroll for them now. And there is a good news that I will be teaching you accounts in your term 2. So yes, I will be teaching you the entire syllabus of term 2 if you are joining these courses. So jaldi se jao, go and enroll for term 2 batches now. At Diwali offers, we will be providing you discount. And for discount, you all can use my coupon, that is SC Pro. So don't forget to use my coupon code for extra discount. And अगर आपको टर्म 1 को लेके भी थोड़ा बहुत डर लग रहा है ना, if you want to revise your term 1 syllabus again, then you can join our term 1 crash courses. तो आप हमारे crash courses भी join कर सकते हैं. We are running a special course, a special crash course for term 1. And on these crash courses, we are providing a huge discount, 73% discount. And if you want to get this 73% discount, then you can again use my coupon code SCPRO. So don't forget to use my code for all the discount for term 2 batches and for crash courses. And all the links are provided in the description box. So you have to only go to the description box and there you will get all the links. Now, this is class 11th accountancy session. This is Udan batch. And in the previous class on Monday, we have started the new chapter depreciation and we have done the introduction part. Today we will continue that chapter. We will continue depreciation and the topic is introduction to SLM. As I have told you in the last class that there are two methods of depreciation. One is straight line method and another is written down value method. So in this class we will do SLM, we will do straight line method. So this is the learning outcome. This is what we are going to cover in this class. So tell me, are you guys ready for this class? Let me know in the chat box. Yes or no. Are we ready, guys? जल्दी से बताओ. I can't read your messages, but I can feel that you all are saying, ma'am, super ready, super duper ready. So this is a recorded session. That's why I will not be able to reply to your messages. तो हम आपके messages का reply नहीं कर पाएंगे. लेकिन if you have any doubt, please write it down in the comments box. अगर कोई भी doubt आता है तो comments box में लिख देना. I will be answering it later on. So let's start this session with the methods of depreciation. As I told you, there are two methods of depreciation, of calculating depreciation in your subject, in your syllabus. So first is the straight line method and the second is return down value method. In this class, we will learn all about straight line method. So chaliye, let's start with straight line method. Okay. So what do we mean by straight line method, guys? What do we mean by straight line method? So first thing, in this method, depreciation is always calculated on the original cost. In this method, depreciation is always calculated on original cost. जो भी आपकी ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट है मशीनरी की, एवरी ईयर डेप्रीसिएशन विल बी कैलकुलेटेड ऑन द ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट. सेकेंड, in this method, the amount of depreciation remains same every year. इस मेथड में जो आपका डेप्रीसिएशन है वो हर साल क्या रहेगा, सेम रहेगा. एवरी ईयर द डेप्रीसिएशन विल रिमेन सेम. 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000. Because every year you are calculating it on the original cost, so the depreciation will remain same every year. And third, in this method, we are assuming that the asset is used equally every year. In this asset, we are assuming that the asset is used equally every year. हर साल जो है आपका asset बराबर use हो रहा है. This you will assume. And the most important point, this method is also known as original cost method. This method is also called as original cost method, fixed installment method, and equal installment method. So these are the other names of this method. Straight line method is also called as original cost method, fixed installment method, equal installment method. So हर साल ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट पे डेप्रीसिएशन कैलकुलेट करोगे, हर साल डेप्रीसिएशन सेम रहेगा और हम ये एज्यूम करेंगे कि एसेट जो है हर साल सिमिलर यूज हो रहा है, सेम यूज हो रहा है, इक्वल यूज हो रहा है. So if you want to note it down, please note it down. If you want to take a screenshot, please take it quickly because then I'll rub it on. जल्दी से इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले ले सब. Okay. Now you can see here the meaning of straight line method. तो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है आप देख सकते हैं. According to this method, a fixed and equal amount is charged as depreciation for every period. एक fixed amount and equal amount will be recorded as depreciation every year. So the amount of depreciation will remain same every year. Now, it is based on the assumption. I told you in the third point, we will assume that the asset is used equally every year. So, it is based on the assumption of equal usage of asset over its life. Every year, asset is used equally, and hence the amount of depreciation is same from year after year. The amount of depreciation will be same every year. So this is the meaning of straight line method. Then how you will calculate the amount of depreciation? आप amount of depreciation कैसे calculate करोगे? How you will calculate depreciation under straight line method. So first of all, you will write down the original cost of the asset. First of all, you will write down the original cost of the asset. Then you will subtract the scrap value. स्क्रैप वैल्यू का मतलब क्या होता है बच्चों? 10 साल बाद जब आप एसिड को बेचोगे, कूड़े में बेचोगे, तो उससे जो पैसा मिलेगा उसको कहते हैं स्क्रैप वैल्यू. स्क्रैप मतलब कूड़ा, वैल्यू मीन्स पैसा. तो उसको 10 साल बाद जो भी बेच के पैसा मिलेगा उसको कहते हैं स्क्रैप वैल्यू. इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज रेजिडुअल वैल्यू. इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज रेजिडुअल वैल्यू. So from original cost, we will subtract the scrap value and we will divide it by the estimated useful life. You will divide it by the life for how much year the asset is expected to be used. कितने साल आप मान रहे हो कि asset use होगा? So this is the formula to calculate the amount of depreciation. So here you can see the formula. यहाँ पर आप formula देख सकते हैं. Cost of asset minus estimated residual value, or you can call it as scrap value, and then you will divide it by useful life of the asset. Original cost minus scrap value divided by estimated useful life. This is the method to calculate depreciation. अब यहां से आपकी डेप्रीसिएशन की अमाउंट निकल के आ रही है. यहां से क्या निकल के आ रहा है? डेप्रीसिएशन अमाउंट. बट द एग्जामिनर मे आस्क यू टू कैलकुलेट द रेट ऑफ डेप्रीसिएशन. तो वो आपको बोल सकता है कि बताओ कितने रेट पे डेप्रीसिएशन चार्ज कर रहे हो. सो द फॉर्मूला टू कैलकुलेट द रेट ऑफ डेप्रीसिएशन. How you will calculate the rate of depreciation? The formula is amount of depreciation. जो अभी आपने depreciation calculate किया है, amount of depreciation will be divided by the original cost. Amount of depreciation will be divided by original cost and will be multiplied with 100. So suppose depreciation is 20,000, original cost is 2,50,000. So 20,000 depreciation divided by original cost multiplied by 100. When you will solve it, your rate of depreciation will be 8%. So this is the formula to calculate rate of depreciation. Here you can see it. Annual depreciation amount divided by acquisition cost, original cost multiplied with 100. Depreciation divided by original cost multiplied by 100, you will get your rate of depreciation. Now tell me, is it clear to everyone? सबको ये समझ में आया how you will calculate depreciation, how you will calculate rate of depreciation under SLM? Yes or no? And if you guys have again any doubts, please write it down in the comments box. I will be answering it later on. So I hope it is clear to everyone. So now moving on to the next topic. What are the advantages of this method? इस मेथड के क्या क्या एडवांटेजेस है, क्या क्या फायदे हैं? तो the first advantage is it is simple to calculate the depreciation. You have to only apply the formula original cost minus scrap value divided by estimated useful life. So it is simple, it is easy to calculate the rate of the amount of depreciation. First this is the first advantage. Second advantage is asset can be depreciated up to the scrap value. आप इस मेथड में एसेट को तब तक डेप्रीशिएट कर सकते हो जब तक वो अपनी स्क्रैप वैल्यू के बराबर नहीं हो जाता. एसेट था 10 लाख का, स्क्रैप वैल्यू थी 1 लाख की. Asset was of 10 lakh rupees and you are estimating that after 10 years its value will be 1 lakh. So asset can be depreciated up to 1 lakh. आप asset को तब तक depreciate कर सकते हो जब तक वो 1 लाख नहीं हो जाता या जब तक वो 0 नहीं हो जाता. So in this method asset की value 0 हो सकती है. The asset can be 0 also. Then this was your second benefit. Second advantage कि asset can be depreciated up to 0, up to scrap value. Third advantage is it is easy to understand the amount of depreciation. Understand again means calculate. आप amount of depreciation easily understand कर सकते हो, calculate कर सकते हो. Also you can easily calculate the rate of depreciation. You can easily calculate the rate of depreciation by using the formula amount of depreciation divided by original cost multiplied by 100. तो यहाँ पे हम rate of depreciation भी easily calculate कर सकते हैं and according to me यहाँ पे rate ही आएगा because amount is already covered in the first point. So easy to understand the rate of depreciation. Then the fourth point is depreciation is an expense. I have told you this in the features last class. Depreciation क्या है? खर्चा है. So every year the same amount of depreciation is debited to P&L account because in SLM in straight line method the depreciation will remain same every year. हर साल depreciation क्या है? Same रहेगा. तो हर साल आप P&L account में same amount को debit करोगे क्योंकि depreciation same है तो same amount debit होगी. So every year the amount of depreciation, the same amount of depreciation is recorded, is debited in the profit and loss account and hence and therefore the effect of P&L account will remain the same. तो हर साल P&L account का effect जो होगा वो same रहेगा क्योंकि you are recording the same amount every year, therefore the effect of P&L account will also remain same. So these are the 4 advantages of straight line method. अब हर चीज के कुछ pros होते हैं, कुछ cons होते हैं. These were the advantages. अब disadvantages क्या है? What are the disadvantages of straight line method? तो पहला disadvantage क्या होगा? अगर आप कोई मशीनरी खरीद रहे हो तो उसमें पैसा लग रहा है. You are investing money when you are purchasing some asset. अगर यही पैसा आप कहीं और लगाते तो वहां से आपको डेफिनेटली इंटरेस्ट मिलता. आज मैंने 10 लाख की मशीनरी खरीदी लेकिन अगर यही 10 लाख रुपए मैं किसी शेयर्स में, डिबेंचर्स में इन्वेस्ट करती तो वहां से मुझे डेफिनेटली इंटरेस्ट मिलता. बट यहाँ पे एसेट से आपको वो इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिल रहा. सो इन दिस मेथड द इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल इन्वेस्टेड, द इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल इन्वेस्टेड इन द एसेट इज नॉट प्रोवाइडेड. जो आपने कैपिटल इन्वेस्ट करी है उसके ऊपर जो इंटरेस्ट मिलना चाहिए था वो इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलेगा इन दिस मेथड. In this method, the interest is not provided. जो आपने assets में पैसा लगाया है उसके ऊपर आपको इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलेगा इन दिस मेथड। लेकिन यही पैसा अगर आप कहीं और लगाते तो वहां से इंटरेस्ट मिलता, लेकिन इस मेथड में इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलेगा। दिस इज अ डिसएडवांटेज। Then the second disadvantage is over the year the work efficiency of acid decreases. जब आप कोई नई मशीनरी खरीदते हो तो स्टार्टिंग में मशीनरी अच्छी चलती है, स्टार्टिंग में मशीन से ज्यादा काम होता है, और लास्ट में मशीन थोड़ी खराब हो जाती है तो लास्ट में उसकी एफिशिएंसी कम हो जाती है और हमारे रिपेयर का खर्चा बढ़ जाता है। स्टार्टिंग में आपने मशीन खरीदी, खूब बढ़िया चलेगी, लेकिन आने वाले टाइम में आपको उसको रिपेयर्स कराने पड़ेंगे, मेंटेनेंस करानी पड़ेगी। सो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस स्टार्टिंग में जो डेप्रीसिएशन है वो ज्यादा होने चाहिए, क्योंकि शुरुआत में मशीन ज्यादा यूज होती है और लेटर ऑन मशीनरी कम यूज होती है, तो बाद में डेप्रीसिएशन कम होना चाहिए। लेकिन एसएलएम में तो हर साल डेप्रीसिएशन क्या रहता है, सेम रहता है। So this is again a disadvantage, that in starting the efficiency is more and in later on the efficiency is less. Efficiency कम हो जाती है और repairs के खर्चे बढ़ जाते हैं। According to this, depreciation starting में ज्यादा लगना चाहिए और बाद में कम लगना चाहिए, बट यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होता। यहाँ पर हर साल सेम depreciation लगता है, which is again a disadvantage. And the third disadvantage is, I told you in the advantage that the asset can be depreciated up to zero, up to nil, up to scrap value. तो एसेट की वैल्यू इस मेथड में जीरो हो जाती है। सो द बुक वैल्यू ऑफ द एसेट बिकम जीरो। एसेट की वैल्यू जीरो हो गई है, लेकिन स्टिल यू आर यूजिंग दोज एसेट्स इन द बिजनेस, लेकिन तब भी वो एसेट बिजनेस में यूज हो रहा है। अगेन जस्ट अ मिनट गाइस, गिव मी 1 सेकेंड। So we were on this point. The book value of asset becomes zero, but the assets are still used in the business. आप asset को use कर रहे हो, लेकिन asset की value zero हो गई है, तो asset is in the business, लेकिन वो books में नहीं show हुआ क्योंकि उसकी asset की value क्या हो गया, zero हो गई है। तो ये भी disadvantage है। आप asset को use कर रहे हो, water bottle use हो रही है, laptop use हो रहा है, लेकिन books में उसकी value क्या है, zero. So these are the three disadvantage of straight line method. Interest is not provided on the capital. Second, the work efficiency decreases in the later year. The repair increases in the later year, in the upcoming year, but still the same depreciation is recorded. Depreciation same ही record हो रहा है. And the third is that the book value will become zero of the asset, but still you are using it. So these are the three disadvantages of straight line method. Now we will take an example. तो चलिए एक example लेते हैं and solve करते हैं। तो यहाँ पर जो example है उसमें बोला है, consider the following example. The original cost of the asset is 2,50,000. So asset की original cost क्या है, 2,50,000. The useful life of the asset is 10 year. The estimated useful life is 10 year. कितने साल तक asset use होगा, 10 साल तक. And the residual, the scrap value is 50,000. Now calculate the amount of depreciation. तो हमें क्या calculate करना है, depreciation. So how will you calculate depreciation? ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट है आपकी 2,50,000 and the scrap value is 50,000. The residual value is 50,000. So original cost 2,50,000 minus 50,000 residual value divided by useful life 10 years. So 2 lakh divided by 10, 2 lakh divided by 10, depreciation will be 10,000 every year. Depreciation कितना आ गया बच्चों? 20,000. And you can see how easy it is to calculate. Original cost minus residual value divided by useful life. Now, if they are also asking you to calculate the rate of depreciation, then how will you calculate the rate? Amount of depreciation 20,000. Amount of depreciation कितना आया? 20,000 divided by original cost. Original cost is 2,50,000 multiplied by 100. Original cost, sorry, depreciation divided by original cost multiplied by 100. 0 to 0 cancel. 200 divided by 25, it will be 8%. This is your rate of depreciation. So you can see on the slide that your amount of depreciation is 20%. Amount of depreciation is 20% and the rate of depreciation is 8%. This is your rate of depreciation. So this is how we calculate depreciation and rate of depreciation under straight line method. This was the example. Now you will be solving a question. We will be solving a question. So here we have an example for all of you. तो चलिए एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं एंड अलॉन्ग विद दिस एग्जाम्पल आई विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग द जर्नल एंट्रीज ऑल्सो. सो प्लीज पे अटेंशन, दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन जिसमें मैं आपको जर्नल एंट्रीज भी समझाऊंगी. तो हेयर वी हैव योर क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन में बोला है बच्चों, मेसर सिंघानिया एंड ब्रॉस परचेज्ड अ प्लांट फॉर 5 lakh rupees and spent 50,000 for its installation. आपने 5 लाख की कोई मशीनरी खरीदी और आपने उसमें 50,000 रुपए और खर्च किए. यू हैव स्पेंट 50,000 मोर फॉर इट्स इंस्टॉलेशन. So the original cost will be 5 lakh plus 50,000. This installation charges will be added to the cost. Your cost is not 5 lakh, it is 5 lakh 50,000. Then the salvage value, the scrap value. Salvage means scrap value of the plant after its useful life is 10 years. So scrap value, okay. Scrap value is 10,000 after 10 years. Scrap value is 10,000 and the useful life is 10 years. Now can we calculate depreciation? Yes, we can easily calculate it. Original cost multiplied by scrap value divided by useful life. So 5,50,000 divided by minus 10,000 divided by 10. 5,50,000 minus 10,000, 5,40,000 divided by 10. Your depreciation will be 54,000. Depreciation will be 54,000. So this is the depreciation and every year it will remain same. हर साल depreciation क्या है? Same रहेगा. So let me show you this and here you can see that this is 54,000 depreciation. So ये आ गया बेटा आपका depreciation. Now coming on to the question again. In the question, it is said that record journal entries for the year 2021, 2022 and draw. You have to make plant account and depreciation account for 3 years. आपको 3 साल तक क्या बनाना है? मशीनरी अकाउंट एंड depreciation account. We have to make depreciation account and plant account for 3 years using straight line method. तो पहले तो हम करेंगे जर्नल एंट्रीज फॉर 3 years. हम 3 साल की जर्नल एंट्रीज पास करेंगे. सो लेट मी ऐड अ स्लाइड. या सो आपने मशीनरी कब खरीदी है? 1 अप्रैल 2021 को. वी हैव परचेज द मशीनरी ऑन 1 अप्रैल 2021. So, the first entry will be recorded on 1 April 2021. जब आप मशीनरी खरीदते हो या प्लांट खरीदते हो तो एंट्री क्या होती है? एसेट अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक अकाउंट. एसेट अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक अकाउंट. सो प्लांट अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक अकाउंट. प्लांट अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक अकाउंट. दिस इज द फर्स्ट एंट्री. अब आपने 5 लाख की तो मशीनरी खरीदी है. जस्ट अ सेकेंड. आपने 5 लाख की मशीनरी खरीदी और 50,000 के आपने इंस्टॉलेशन चार्जेस पे किए. 5 lakh machineries purchase and 50,000 installation charges. So we will pass the entry for 5,50,000. Plant account debit to bank account. After this, अब जो depreciation calculate होता है वो साल के end पे होता है. The depreciation is always calculated, always charged at the end of year. So ये साल कब खत्म होगा? Financial year है. This year will end on 31st March 2022. So this is the end of first year. This is the end of first year. And the entry for depreciation is depreciation account debit to asset account. The entry for depreciation is depreciation account debit to asset account. Depreciation debit क्यों हो रहा है? क्योंकि वो खर्चा है. All the expenses are debited, therefore depreciation is debited. And depreciation का मतलब क्या होता है? Decrease in the value of asset. Depreciation means decrease in the value of your asset. So your asset is decreasing, therefore it is credited. Decrease in the asset is credited. So you will now record depreciation, and we have calculated depreciation was 54,000. So 31st March 2022, this is your depreciation. Now again at the end of year on the same date, depreciation will be transferred to profit and loss account. Depreciation will be transferred to profit and loss account, and it is an expense. So all the expenses are transferred to the debit side of P&L account. सारे के सारे खर्चे कहाँ ट्रांसफर होते हैं? Profit and loss account debit side. So profit and loss account debit to depreciation. You are transferring depreciation to the profit and loss account. 54,000, 54,000. So this is your end of first year. Now similarly at the end of second year, आपका दूसरा साल कब खत्म होगा? The second year will be 31st March 2023. 2023. The next year will end on 31st March 2023. So again you will calculate depreciation at the end of second year, the entry will remain same, depreciation account debit to asset account. And because ये straight line method है, तो the amount of depreciation will remain same every year. Entry भी same रहेगी, amount भी same रहेगी, 54,000, 54,000. So only the date is changing. This was 31st March 2022. This is 31st March 2023. बाकी सब कुछ same है, entry is same, amount is same. Then again, you will transfer depreciation to P&L account debit side. आप depreciation को कहाँ transfer कर दोगे? To the P&L account debit side, 54,000, 54,000. Then the third year will come. Question में क्या बोला है? Prepare machine account, plant account for 3 year. अभी हमने सिर्फ 2 year की entry pass करी है. So coming on to the third year. So the third year will end on 31st March 2024. So at the end of the year, you will record depreciation. The entry will remain same. Depreciation account debit to plant account. And the amount of depreciation will also remain same. So depreciation account debit to plant account. And then you will transfer depreciation to P&L account debit side. Depreciation will be transferred to P&L account debit side. So these are your journal entries. First, you have purchased the machinery. Then at the end of first year, you recorded depreciation, you transferred it to the P&L. And then these two entries are getting repeated. These two entries are getting repeated every year. तो ये दो entry क्या हो रही है? बार बार repeat हो रही है. So please have a look at these journal entries. After that, I will be moving on to the next topic. Those who want to take the screenshot, they can take it. Now we have to prepare machine account. अब हमें बनाना है machine account. So just give me a minute. I'm sorry. Now we are preparing the most important thing, machine account, plant account. So the format will remain same as the ledger account. Date, particulars, JF, amount. Date, particulars, JF, amount. So this is the format of machine account. Now, when you are purchasing the machinery, the entry is plant account debit to bank account. When you have purchased the machinery, this is the entry, plant account debit to bank account, and plant account is debited. So you will record on the debit side. Plant account is debited, so you will record on the debit side the name of opposite item. So the date is 2021 1st April, and on the debit side you will record to bank account 5,50,000. 50,000. 5,50,000. Then at the end of year 2022, 31st March, at the end of year 2022, 31st March, this was the journal entry. And in the second journal entry, in the entry of depreciation, your plant account is credited. So you will record on the credit side by depreciation. We will record on credit side by depreciation. So on credit side, एक मिनट, कर्सर खो गया. On credit side, by depreciation, how much is the depreciation? 54,000. Now, your first year is ending. Your first year is ending here. And this entry will not be recorded in plant account because plant account is neither debited nor credited in this account. ना तो plant account debit हो रहा है, ना plant account credit हो रहा है. So the first year is over. So you will do the total of both sides. Total of debit side is 5,50,000. But the total of credit side is only 54,000. So this will be your balancing figure. By balance carried down, it will be 4,96,000. Then you will write down the total on both these sides. So this is your machine account. You have recorded the purchase of machinery, you have recorded depreciation, and then you have calculated the closing balance. This is your closing balance. Now, at the beginning of next year, 1st April 2022, at the beginning of next year, this closing balance will become the opening balance. ये closing balance क्या बन जाएगा? Opening balance बन जाएगा. Then at the end of second year, 31st March 2023, at the end of second year, you will again record depreciation in the plant account. Plant account is credited, so again record depreciation. 31st March 2023, by depreciation, depreciation will remain same every year. So by depreciation 54,000. Then again you will calculate the closing balance. 4,96,000 minus 54,000. So 31st March at the end of year, by balance carried down, it will be 4,42,000. This is your closing balance at the end of second year, 4,42,000. Then write down the total on both the sides, 4,96,000, 4,96,000. Then again, this closing balance will become opening balance at the beginning of next year, 1st April 2023. ये जो closing balance है, ये opening balance बन जाएगा 4,42,000. Then at the end of 33rd year, at the end of third year, 31st March 2024, you will again record depreciation. So end of third year, 31st March 2024, record depreciation by depreciation. It will remain same every year. So by depreciation, 54,000. And then you will find out the closing balance. 4,42,000 minus 54,000. So 31st March By balance carried down, it will be 3 lakh 42 गया, एक मिनट, let me calculate it. 4 lakh 42,000 minus 54,000, it will be 3 lakh 88,000. This is your closing balance at the end of third year. Then you will again write down the total on both these sides. So this is your plant account for 3 years. This is your plant account for 3 years. And you can see it. So here you have your balance carried down on 31st March 2024, 3,88,000. So we have also done the same thing over here. By balance CD, 3,88,000. Now those who want to take the screenshot, they can take it. जिनको screenshot लेना है, please take it. Okay, I hope that it is clear to everyone, and those who have any doubts, they can ask it in the comments box. अब हमने प्लांट अकाउंट तो बना लिया, लेकिन क्वेश्चन में हमसे एक और अकाउंट मांगा है. They said draw plant account and depreciation account. We have to make depreciation account also. So as you have made the plant account, you will similarly make the depreciation account. जैसे हमने प्लांट अकाउंट बनाया, वैसे ही हम depreciation account बनाएंगे. So the format of depreciation account will remain same. एक मिनट, ये आज डेप्रीसिएट, पता नहीं पावर पॉइंट को दौरे चढ़ रहे हैं. ओके, लेट मी सी कि मैं लिख सकती हूँ या नहीं लिख सकती. Cursor is also not working. Okay. So now we will make depreciation account. The format of depreciation account is same. Date, particulars, JF, amount, date, particulars, JF, amount. So this is your format. Now let's see the journal entries. Here we had your journal entries. ये है आपकी journal entry. So at the end of first year, these are the entries for depreciation. At the end of first year, these are the entries for depreciation. In the second entry, depreciation is debited. So as a depreciation is debited, you will record on the debit side of depreciation the name of opposite item to plant account. So, the date is 31st March 2022. Depreciation account was debited. So, record on the debit side the name of opposite item to plant 54,000. Then, in the third entry, depreciation account is credited. So you will record on the credit side the name of opposite item by P&L account 54,000 and the date is the same. So on the same date, depreciation account is credited. So you will record on the credit side by P&L account 31st March 2022. 31st March 2022 by P&L account 54,000. The year is over. So the year is over. You will do the total of both the sides, which is equal. So total of both the side is equal. So there will be no balance carried down. This is your first year. Coming on to the second year. At the end of second year, 31st March 2023, again the same two entries are recorded. In 31st March 2023, the same entries are recorded. Depreciation is debited, record on the debit side. Depreciation is credited, record on the credit side. So, only the dates will change. The date will become, only the date will change 31st March 2023 and the posting will remain same because the journal entries are same, so the depreciation account will be also same. On the debit side, to plant account 54,000. On credit side, by profit and loss account 54,000. This is 31st March 2023. This is second year. Then you will do the total on both the side, which is again equal. And at the end of third year also, the same journal entries will be recorded. At the end of third year, the same journal entries will be recorded and hence the depreciation account will also remain same. Depreciation account भी same रहेगा क्योंकि journal entries are same, so the posting will be also same, the depreciation account will be also same. So this is your depreciation account. To plant by P&L, to plant by P&L, to plant by P&L. Let me show you it. This is your depreciation account. To plant by P&L, to plant by P&L, to plant by P&L. This is your depreciation account. And we have done all of this with the help of journal entries. तो अगर आपको journal entries आती है ना तो आप आराम से कोई भी ledger बना सकते हो because we have to only do the ledger posting. So this was your question in which I have explained you the journal entries. Journal entry समझाई मैंने आपको, मैंने आपको machine account समझाया और depreciation account समझाया. अब अगर आप इस क्वेश्चन को खुद से करके नहीं देखोगे तो ये दिमाग के ऊपर से निकल जाएगा एयरप्लेन की तरह. So what you have to do is you have to revise this question after the class. So do it again yourself after the class. And with this, your SLM method is complete. Your session is over. So we have done the SLM method, all the formulas, all the journal entries, machine account and depreciation account. Now your homework is to revise this session again. वरना आप बाद में बोलोगे कि depreciation समझ नहीं आया. तो टाइम पे चीज़ों को रिवाइज करने से कॉन्सेप्ट स्ट्रांग हो जाता है. And in next class we will be doing sale of asset. अभी हमने क्या किया, हमने सिर्फ एसेट परचेज किया था और हमने बनाया मशीन अकाउंट और डेप्रिसिएशन अकाउंट. But what will happen if we are selling the asset? So in next class we will do the treatment of sale of asset under SLM method. So your next class will be on next Wednesday. So we'll see you all on next Wednesday. Now, if you want to attend more such classes with me, then you can join our live and interactive courses because our term 2 batches are live now. So go and join our term 2 batches if you want to get access of more than 5,000 hours of live classes. Then in the pro subscription, we will be providing you all the 4 subjects in detail, whether it is accounts, economics, business studies or mathematics. We will be providing you all the 4 subjects in detail. तो चारों के चारों सब्जेक्ट आपको डिटेल में मिलेंगे. We will be covering assignments, we will be covering test also. Then we will provide you the best teachers of India. Then you can ask all your doubts in the live classes. And last but not the least, you can attend our classes from any place from your home with the help of any device. So what are you waiting for? Go and enroll now for the Commerce Term 1 and Term 2 courses, and the links are provided in the description box. So what you have to do is you have to go to the description box to find out the link. And if you are looking for a revision plan for your Term 1, then you can also join our Term 1 crash courses. So again, go and find out the link in the description box so that you can take them. Take the crash course at 73% off. Yes, you heard it right. We are providing the crash courses at 73% discount. But for all the discounts, you have to use my code, and my code is SCPRO. So don't forget to use my code for all the discounts. And if you guys are new to our channel or if you are watching this phase for the first time, then please take a moment to hit that red icon to subscribe our channel. So don't forget to like this video, share this video and subscribe our channel. And now I will see you all in the next class with the treatment of sale of asset. Till then, please stay home, stay safe and take care of yourself guys. And yes, wishing you all a very happy Choti Diwali guys. So ये आपकी ये दिवाली बहुत शुभ हो, आपके आपके अच्छे नंबर आए. So wishing you all a very happy Diwali and your loved ones. Now, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Now we'll see you all in the next class. Till then, bye bye. Good night. Have sweet dreams and take care. Bye everyone.